Hey guys, this is Josh Farley back with another video. And this is just going to be a update and some speed tests on the T-Mobile Home Internet 5G gateway. Um, Now, I recently actually moved the gateway up here in my attic, as you can see. I put it over by this window over here. Um, Now, I have two windows up here. I actually have this one over here. And before I actually had the gateway over here, where that light is, where the I'm not really using the lights up here because I don't want it to be too bright for the video. But um, I used to have it over there, and then I tried it over here, and it didn't get the best signal either. It didn't get the best speeds or anything. So what I ended up doing? I ended up trying over here. Actually, I have a third window up here. I have one over there. I actually tried it over there, but it didn't get as good a signal, and it didn't get as good as speeds. So what I did was I moved a shelf that was over here, and I put the shelf over here. I took the books off of it and stuff, and I thought to myself, well, the tower is actually like down the road. It's not too far from us, but the tower is actually facing this way. So I figured that I would move it and I would put it like right, where the tower is actually at. Because over here it was actually getting very good, and then it was going from good to very good, good to very good, and then it would stay on good. So I put it over here, and now it's getting a straight very good signal all the time. So you guys may ask me, well, are the speeds better? And as a result, yes, they are. They are a lot better. I've gained like around 150 to 200 Mbps down. And I'll actually show you guys that right now. I'll do a speed test here. And as you can see, I'm averaging around 400 Mbps down. So that's very good, and the down and the upload speed is about the same that I was getting before. Sometimes more. It actually sometimes goes up to 40 for the upload speed. So, that's still outstanding. 24.7 or 25, and then the ping is only 22. So that's outstanding. Let me do another speed test here. And mind you, my niece is actually streaming downstairs. She's streaming on Hulu or Disney Plus, and I'm still averaging these speeds 423, and the upload speed is going up 27. Ping actually went up a little bit, 28, but that's still not that bad. 30 on the upload that time. So yeah, I mean, like I said, placement is definitely key. What I actually did was I actually used a app. I can actually show you guys the app that I used. It's actually called, I think it's called Open Signal. It's actually a app that actually shows you. It actually shows you where the towers are and stuff. For your basically anything, your phone, your internet, stuff like that. So it has like a tower locator on there. So you can go ahead and install that app. It's free. You can get it from the Google Play Store or probably on the Apple App Store if they have it. If they don't, they most likely have something like it. But yeah, I mean, like I said in my last video, placement is definitely key. If you can find where, your tower actually is, like, see, I thought that it would be good over there because, I didn't want it, too close to a window. But actually, the better, the closest to a window, they actually say is the better, is the best. But I didn't actually think that right away. I didn't, really pay much attention to it. But, now that I, actually, experienced it for myself, yeah, I definitely, agree with that. it does depend too, like I said, where your tower is. Since I have a tower that's right down the road, this is the best spot for it. It's not like actually right down the road, but it's, a few miles down the road. It's not, too bad. It's probably like, maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes away from me. But, it's still, good that I'm getting a strong, very good signal now, because of the tower being right there. I actually did try this downstairs. I actually put it in a window downstairs, which is like right near where we're at right now, in our living room. And, I would always get a weak signal. I don't really know why. But I've also noticed that I think that the higher up it is, the better it is. Another thing, I haven't really mentioned much in my videos. Another thing I recommend doing is getting a fan for it. The fan, I put the fan underneath of it, and that way, the fan blows the hot air up, and then it releases it. It lets it out through these holes in the side here, as you can see, and there's like holes on the top. Can't really show it that well, but there's holes on the top there that release heat. So that fan, does help. I've noticed with that fan that it does help with speeds, and it helps with reliability, like with ping and stuff like that. And I've read actually online, I've read that a lot of that helps with ping and stuff. Definitely get a fan. I can actually leave a link down below in the description to the fan that I recommend. Excuse me. They do actually make fans specifically made for this. Like somebody actually did a 3D print of one, and then you can put it like around the bottom. But those fans are pretty expensive. Those fans are like $100 or so, and I didn't want to spend that kind of money on a fan. When you can get something like this, I think I paid like 20, 30 bucks for that fan, and it's been working great, and it actually plugs right into the back of it via USB-C. Because there's a USB-C port back there, so you just plug it right back into the USB-C. The only thing is, with this type of fan, you do have to buy a USB-C adapter. I had to buy one of those. I mean, they're not expensive. I can link some down below in the description, or you can find some on Amazon. They're only like you can get a pack of them for like $5 or $10. A USB to USB-C adapter. So yeah, I mean, I can do another speed test for you guys, and I can show you guys the speed again. And me and my mom, we were actually paying for Comcast. We were paying for around 400. Look at that, almost 500 down, man. And 25, 26, 29, 30 on the upload. Wow. I'm really impressed with that. And the ping 22. Wow. And like I said, my niece is downstairs streaming. She's streaming Disney Plus or Hulu or one of them. So before, when I actually had it over there, when I had it up on that shelf over there, it could have been, interference with the wall, because the wall over here is like falling down, and there's a bunch of insulation over there and stuff. So I decided that I would move it. I would try it over here. I decided I would look and see, what way the tower actually is, and go from there. I know it says that in the app, when you first set it up and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't really pay much attention to that, to be honest. I just, kind of, went with it and put it where I wanted to put it. When I came up here, I just tried over there, because that shelf was already over there. And then I, decided, maybe I could get some better speeds, if I put it somewhere else or closer to a window up here. And lo and behold, it happened. I, moved it, and I'm getting, around 463, sometimes more, sometimes less, and this is the busy time of the day. It's a Saturday. It's 1:45 in the afternoon. And, my niece is streaming, and, people, are using their phones. People are using, their internet. and stuff like that, and I'm getting 400 and some down and 30 upload. That's outstanding for during the day. So before, when it was over there, I was actually averaging, during the day. I was averaging, it would get slower actually when people would use it, obviously, too, when my mom would be online. Occasionally my sister, my niece would be over, me playing my Nintendo Switch, stuff, like that. My niece using her tablet, just people online on their phones and stuff. That does actually affect it. Just so you guys know, it does actually affect it if you have T-Mobile home internet. If there's a lot of T-Mobile customers, like for me, in particular around here, I'm actually the only one, on this street that is actually allowed to have T-Mobile home internet, the unlimited version. Because my aunt, I think I said this in another video, aunt of mine, actually lives right down the road, and she's not allowed to get it. All she can get is T-Mobile home internet light. And what that does, that actually reduces your speeds after you go over a certain amount. So if that's all they tell you you can get, you're better off probably just staying with Comcast or your current provider, because they're going to throttle your speeds like crazy. For me and my mom, we got lucky. I don't have to do any of that. We don't have to deal with any of that. We have the truly unlimited plan. Whatever speeds we can get, we get. So let me actually show you guys another speed test real quick. And as you can see, it's 21 on the ping. And it's getting around there to 4. So this is outstanding speeds, guys, for during the day. I mean, this is just outstanding. Middle of the day, afternoon, people are using their phones, everybody's online, it's a Saturday. Everybody's, out and about, using their phones and stuff, and, home, or, whatever, doing whatever they're doing. Most likely streaming and stuff, and I'm getting, 463 and 33 upload, so, I can't really ask for much better than that out of this thing. I mean, that's outstanding, and, like I said, I can actually show you guys the signal, in the app here. And as I showed you guys before, it was going from good to very good and good to very good, and it was going back and forth. And I can refresh it here, and it just stays at very good. So, that does matter. Like I said in the past, that definitely does matter, when you're trying to get the best signal. Definitely try to find that sweet spot. Try to find, if it can say good, if it can say very good, if it's going back and forth, that will affect the speed. So definitely, try to find that sweet spot like I did. I moved it right here, and, I get a very good signal basically at all times. I don't think I've even seen it, drop down to good. Another thing that can affect your speeds, is the wind. Stuff like that, the rain, thunderstorms, stuff like that. So, it's not going to affect it so bad, that it actually makes it go down. It's not going to affect it that bad, but, just be warned if it's a windy day, if it's raining, if it's, thundering, hailing, doing whatever out there, your speeds will be reduced because it's just like an antenna. It's like a smaller, cellular antenna, so, it will, reduce the speeds if it's really windy, if it's really stormy, if you get a bad storm. Now up here, I'm probably going to end up closing this window because I don't want this thing getting wet. I don't want it getting, and not only that, I don't really want it, being affected by the wind or whatever. So if I close this window, I probably will, see a little bit in a difference of speeds. Actually, I can do that now. I can, try to close this window and see if I'll get a difference in speed here. Let me see. Do a speed test real quick here, because I have that window open over there. So I mean, it's definitely got, it's definitely getting plenty of, Actually does look like I'm getting faster speeds. 465. Wow. I think I was averaging around 440 or 450, 455, I think the last speed test was. Let me see. Results. Yeah, 463. So I did actually get, a little bit faster speed on that. The upload was a little bit, smaller, a little bit less, but let me actually try it again, run another speed test here. Sorry about that. That's my neighbor's dog. They constantly are barking during the day. You get, I don't know if they're not home or what, but yeah, it doesn't look like it really affects it. So I might just leave that window open. I might just, leave it cracked open a little bit. Give it some more air. So it leave it cracked open so it, just gives it some more airflow. That would probably be the best thing to do. Run another speed test here. Yeah, and like I said, I don't know if I actually told you guys this, but me and my mom, we were actually paying for, as you can see, the upload speed sometimes varies. It'll go down from 5, but as long as you get 5, 6, 10, stuff like that in that area, you'll be fine with the upload speed, and the ping is still good at 21. But yeah, as long as you like I said, as long as you place it in the right place, you're gonna get good results. Like I said, I'm glad that I moved it. I'm definitely glad that I moved it because if I would have kept it over there, I would have gotten I would have been getting average results. So I'm definitely glad that I moved it and moved it over here. As you can see, 423 and 19 on the upload and 21 ping. So yeah, guys. I mean, like I said, I've been very happy with this. Me and my mom have been very happy with it. The T-Mobile 5G home internet. We actually get it for $40 a month now. I believe that I said that in one of my other videos because I actually have a plan with T-Mobile now because I have to have one because of my Google Pixel Watch. I have a Google Pixel Watch, and I only pay around. With the home internet included, I think we only pay around 95 a month because I pay for my phone bill, which is I think my phone bill is around like 57 or something like that, which really isn't bad for unlimited data and everything. I have the T-Mobile Essentials, the Essentials Savings plan. It's called T-Mobile Essentials Savings. It's called. You get 50 gigabytes of high-speed data, and then if the tower is congested, but I've never had that problem. Then if the tower is congested, they slow your speeds down, but I've never had that problem. I've never went over 50 gigabytes anyway. I don't really expect to go over 50 gigabytes now. In the summertime, I might go over 50 gigabytes because I'm going to be at my school where I work. At the school where I work, so they don't have Wi-Fi everywhere at that school, so I might go over 50 gigabytes. But even if I do, I've never had a problem back even when I had Metro by T-Mobile or I actually had Tello Mobile, and they would tell me, oh, if you go past this certain amount, I think it was like 30 or 40 gigabytes for Metro by T-Mobile, and I've went past that, and I've never had any slowdowns or anything. So it just depends on where you are. If the tower's congested, I just think that's a money maker. So they can say, oh, well, if you upgrade to this plan, we'll give you more data, more premium data, if you want to call it. I just think that's a total rip. I just don't buy into that. Like the next plan up. For me, if I wanted to go to another plan, I think that it would be the Magenta or the Go plan or something like that. They're constantly changing plans. So, I'm just gonna stick with this plan. It's the essential savings. You get 50 gigabytes of high speed data. And then if you run out of high speed data, they apparently throttle you or slow your speeds down if the tower is congested. Um, so, I don't really buy much into that. I, just go with the plan that I want and, go from there, but, like I said, me and my mom now get T-Mobile home internet since I'm on that plan, and my watch plan, so that's also included. So I'm still only paying $57 a month, so less than $60 a month for my phone plan. And then my mom actually takes care of the internet. Sometimes I'll pay it. It's only $40 a month because of the discount, so we get a $10 discount for being a T-Mobile customer. I get it. Well, we get a discount. Yeah, I mean it's basically my mom's internet, but she pays for it. I'll occasionally pay for it because it's only $40. My mom says, can you pay for the internet? I'll just be like, yeah. Even if it was $50. $50. And 40 is better, obviously, but for these speeds, like I was saying, me and my mom were paying around like 290, 200, 300, 350 dollars for Comcast, or Xfinity, whatever you want to call them. And we were averaging around the same speeds as we're getting now, actually, from when I moved it. We weren't averaging those speeds when I added over there. We were getting around mid to high 200s, but now we're averaging close to like Comcast or Xfinity speeds. Because Comcast, we actually had a 500 Mbps download, and I forget what the upload was, but when we had Comcast though, I don't remember the upload speed being as fast as it was with this that we have now. I averaged, I think, on the upload. Um, I remember when I was upstairs, because we had the Xfinity X-Fi pods, along with the Xfinity Gateway. Now, downstairs it wasn't a problem. But upstairs with the upload was like 2 to 3 on the upload, and if you don't average, at least 5 or 10 or higher on the upload, that's going to be a problem. So when I was uploading YouTube videos and stuff, I was constantly having a hard time, and now, when I upload YouTube videos, it's like, it says, it'll be done in 30 minutes or something like that, sometimes sooner, sometimes, a little more depending on, how long the video is. But, from my testing from moving this, we're averaging, around Comcast speeds, the lower tier, Comcast speeds, because we were actually paying, for the lower tier of Comcast when we had them. When we had them, we had the 500, Mbps download, and me and my mom were just like, man, we gotta find something, cheaper. We gotta find something, better, because we were paying, like I said, around 350 to 380 or so, for home internet, and the basics, the basic package, just home internet, and then our live TV streaming. We didn't actually go with Comcast because they're constantly bundling. They want to bundle this, they want to bundle that, and then you have to pay for the equipment, you have to pay for the modem rental fees, you have to do all that kind of stuff. That's another thing about the T-Mobile home internet. They give you the modem, they give you the gateway. Your only responsibility is you have to buy your own router or setup. I recommend the Eero 6, the Amazon Eero 6, the Plus system. That's what we have. We have the Plus. I actually upgraded one downstairs. I actually upgraded the one main router downstairs to the Eero 6 Pro, and then I put my other node, the other 6 Plus. I actually put that out by my porch downstairs because we have a driveway. I can actually show you guys. We have a driveway right here. As you can see down there, that's my car down there and my truck. but we actually have a driveway. That's our driveway right down there. So what I did was I actually put a node down right near there in the porch, and then I put another one out in my garage. And then I also have a Eero 6, just a regular Eero 6. It's like an older model. It's not actually it's not an Eero 6, it's an Eero 5, a Euro 5 gigahertz or whatever it is, for the other ports. So we're basically blanketed with Wi-Fi. So if you want a really good Wi-Fi mesh system, I'm a huge Google fan myself, but I didn't actually go with the Google Nest Wi-Fi. Because I was actually reading online, and I was reading reviews, and I was looking on YouTube and stuff at reviews, and people were saying that the Google Home Wi-Fi, it's just slow, it's buggy and all that kind of stuff. So I was, and somebody actually did a comparison video of the Google Nest Wi-Fi compared to the Eero Wi-Fi, and the Eero just blew it away. So for my suggestion, if you want a great mesh network, I would definitely recommend the Amazon Eero. It's up to you guys what you want to choose. I myself recommend the Eero 6 Plus. That's around the mid range. And then if you really want to get technical, if you really want to get something like a lot better, like if you have a really big house, I recommend getting the 6 the 6 Pro. But like I said, I upgraded one. I upgraded the one to the Eero 6 Pro downstairs, the one node, and then I just put that in my porch. The other one, and then I have a Eero 6 Plus upstairs, because our upstairs isn't really that big, and I'm not really up in the attic, too often, so I don't really, need Wi-Fi, real bad up here. But I do get a good Wi-Fi signal up here, as you can see. The Wi-Fi, is solid, so I'm getting really good Wi-Fi signal up here. But those are my recommendations for this. If you get T-Mobile Home Internet, like I said, me and my mom, we're really happy with this. Like I said, you can't beat it. $40 a month. And I'm only paying like $57 a month for my phone with T-Mobile. So yeah, I mean, I'm really satisfied with T-Mobile. I'm really happy with them. I'm glad that me and my mom are able to get something cheap, that's really good. Like I said, I mean, I can't complain. I'm very satisfied. Let me actually show you guys a speed test again before I go here. And as you can see, the ping is 20. As you can see, boom, it goes right over to that 400. 464 on that one. Like I said, my niece still is streaming downstairs, so that's outstanding speeds for a T-Mobile gateway. That's like I said, we were averaging around 460. And so with Comcast, when we were paying like $300 for Comcast, and my mom, and actually I saw it on a TV commercial. I was watching sports the one day. I think I was watching a Phillies game, or I was watching hockey or something. And it came up on there. It came up, oh, switch to T-Mobile Home Internet. It's only $50 a month. And my mom said, you should try that. We should try that. And I thought about it, and I thought, what, I mean, we could try it, and we actually did away with our home phone. We did away with our home phone, so we're saving money on that. My mom, she has a division of T-Mobile. She has a company called Tello Mobile. She doesn't really use her phone, like most people do. She, just browses the web every once in a while. She's a homebody, so she doesn't really do much on her phone. So she has a $10 a month plan with Tello Mobile. It's a MVNO, a T-Mobile. I actually used to have them, like I said in the video. I actually used to have them, but for me for now, since I'm working and stuff, I'm working at a school, and we don't have access to the Wi-Fi everywhere in the building in that school. I need something, more than 1 gigabyte. So, my mom, she kind of asked me the one day, she said, oh, well, maybe you should just get my plan. And I said, well, I can't really do that and she said, why not? And she said, well, because I would blow through 1 gigabyte in like an hour or two. So, you know, um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, me and my mom are really happy with T-Mobile. We're really happy with, what's been going on. Like I said, I like to keep you guys in the loop. I like to let you guys know what I've been up to. I like to let you guys know what I recommend. Like I said, I recommend the Amazon Eero. I definitely recommend that. It's a really good product. Haven't had any problems with it. I actually, with my Eero 6 Pro, the router downstairs, I actually got that one. It was refurbished. I can actually show you guys Eero 6 Pro. I can actually show you guys here. Let me see. Trying to find it. Now that's actually the one. That's actually the one that I got for one of our porches. That one's actually refurbished. It's an $89. That's a Wi-Fi 5, but like I said, I don't really need Wi-Fi 6 outside. I do have a Eero 6 Plus out in my garage, but for the porch, I don't really need anything too powerful. Just as long as we get, something outside. I can actually try to find the Eero 6 Pro. Just try here. Eero 6 Pro refurbished. Let me see. Well, it's actually saying that it's currently unavailable. Let me see here. Let me click on it. So you can actually get it, yeah, as you can see here. When it is back in stock, you can actually get it for $160 compared to $200. So that's actually an outstanding deal, and it covers up to 2,000 square feet. And the good thing about the Eero 6 Pro that I liked about it, now with the dual band, it's something to do with connected devices. If you have more connected devices on the dual band, it can't really handle as much traffic as the tri-band can. So that's the main reason that I upgraded the downstairs one, the Plus, to the Eero 6 Pro, because I wanted to make sure, that the streaming didn't buffer. I wanted to make sure, that we get a good, connection downstairs, because that's the main place where a lot of people are online, obviously, downstairs, the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, all that kind of stuff. My mom's got her stuff down there. I got my stuff down there. Upstairs, it's not really that big of a deal. I, have, a TV upstairs with an Amazon Fire Stick, plugged in direct. That's plugged in via Ethernet because I used a adapter for that. So the main thing that I recommend with T-Mobile Home Internet, if you can plug in wired, I definitely recommend doing that. If you can plug in Ethernet wise, I definitely recommend doing that because you will get faster speeds with Ethernet. Like I said, I have my Fire Stick upstairs plugged in Ethernet. I have all the stuff downstairs that's streaming. Like I said, my niece, she's streaming on my Amazon Fire TV Cube 4K downstairs. That's plugged in direct. That comes with an Ethernet port in the back already. But what I actually did was with that, if you have one of those, the only downside to that is that you'll have to buy an adapter if you want to get faster Ethernet speeds, because the Ethernet speeds with the built-in Ethernet cable or the built-in Ethernet port on the Amazon Fire TV Cube 4K are capped at 100 Mbps. So, I thought to myself, okay, well, it's got a USB port on the back, so I'll just plug a adapter in, and lo and behold, I plugged an adapter into it, Ethernet adapter, a high-speed Ethernet adapter into it, and it's been working fine. I've been averaging, like around 300 Mbps down, sometimes more. I'll probably get more, now that that was even when it was over there, the gateway was over there, and I was averaging those speeds. So wired is definitely the way to go if you can. But obviously, if you can't, with your phones and stuff like that, obviously you can't, my mom's tablet, she can't hardwire that unless you actually buy an Ethernet, adapter for your phone and all that kind of, that's just, nonsense in my opinion. But, some people do it though. I mean, some people have to do it, probably, depending on where they live and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, really impressed with T-Mobile home internet, really loving it. Me and my mom are really loving it, saving all this money. We've probably saved a good over $1,000 by now, paying for T-Mobile home internet. Like I said, even if you can get it, for $50 a month, I actually saw online not that long ago that there was actually a promo going around, that if you join, if you're a new customer, that you can actually get it for like $30 a month or something. So that's even better. I mean, that's even better. So overall, me and my mom love T-Mobile. We have basically everything T-Mobile. We have the internet T-Mobile. We have the our phones are T-Mobile. I'm actual T-Mobile, and my mom is basically actual T-Mobile too. Hers is Telomobile. But so like I said, I recommend Telomobile if you don't use much data like my mom. Like I said, they're the same thing as T-Mobile. It's just the MVNO. It's just a different name. Like I said, I had them for a while. I had them for like a year and a half. And they were great. Another one that I recommend is Metro by T-Mobile. And Metro by T-Mobile actually does sell they actually do give the T-Mobile home internet gateway. So if you don't have a T-Mobile store near you, you can stop in a Metro by T-Mobile. Since they're the same thing, you can stop in a Metro by T-Mobile store, and you can pick one of these up, there too. It's basically the same thing. You don't get throttled or anything. But like I said, make sure that they tell you that you're going to be getting the unlimited plan. If they tell you, oh, you're going to only be able to get the light plan, no, don't do it. Don't get it. I definitely don't recommend getting that. I would, only recommend getting the truly unlimited plan, because if they throttle you, your speeds are gonna, be dramatically reduced, and you're just not gonna be able to do anything. So, like I said, me and my mom very happy with T-Mobile. I couldn't recommend T-Mobile home internet enough. I just wanted to get this video out there. I'll do one more speed test for you guys before I go here. As you can see, the ping did go up a little bit. It's not that big of a deal though. $421 on that one. Not too bad. And 11 on the upload, still not too bad. Let me do one more before I go here. As you can see, the ping went back down, 21. Like I said, like I told you guys, my niece is downstairs streaming too, so these are great speeds for, when she's streaming, that's can't ask for better than that. $40 a month, 400 Mbps, sometimes more. I mean, like I said, in the middle of the afternoon too, when a lot of people are online, a lot of people are on their phones, a lot of people are on, sitting at home, enjoying the weekend, middle of the day. I mean, so yeah, guys, like I said, I just wanted to get this video out there. I wanted to keep you guys in the loop. Like I said, I always like to do that. I'm really impressed. Like I said, since I've moved it from over there, I've tried it over by that window. I actually tried it in here too. I tried it up on that shelf right there. That didn't actually work out too well. So this is the best spot for it. Like I said, you know, I can show you guys again. I'm getting a straight, very good signal now. And as you can see, showing a very good signal at all times, even when I refresh it. So yeah, I mean, you know, I've been, you know, like I said, I can't recommend, you know, T-Mobile home internet enough. I mean, you know, you know, I'm gonna be telling a lot of people about it. You know, all that I can. You know, I've told people at work about it. I've told people, you know, that I know. I've told my aunts, my uncles. You know, a lot of people about it. I've told my sister about it. You know, I've told friends about it. You know, you know, a lot of people actually, it's sad. They're actually, you know, kind of afraid to switch to it because they've been with their current provider for so long. Like my aunt and uncle, they actually lived right down the road. They actually moved recently, but they lived right down the road from us, and they had Comcast too, Xfinity. You know, and they were actually paying, you know, for TV, and you know, all that kind of stuff. They were paying. They were bundled, and I think he said they were paying like around 450 or 475. And me and my mom, after we left there, we said, "My God," we said, "You know, that's crazy. You know, for internet, TV, and you know, everything else. You know, your home phone. You know, I mean, most people, you know, if you can do away with your home phone." You know, me and my mom, we didn't really want to release our number because we've had that number since like the 90s. We had our phone number since like the 90s. And we actually had Comcast since like the 90s, since when they first started, you know, with internet and stuff, you know. And you know the you know big spiel about internet and everything. So we've been a customer. I think we've been a customer with Comcast. Well, before we left them, we were a customer since like '94. So you know that's like the year I was born. So I was born in '94. So 29 years old. So you know that's crazy. 29 years we were a customer. And my mom used to tell them too. She used to say, you know, I hope one day you get competition. I hope, you know, one day, you know, we can, you know, get away from you guys and go with somebody else, because we've been with them for 29 years and they would never give us a great deal. They would always say, "Oh, well, we don't have any promotions available." Okay, so, you know, we've been a customer for 29 years, but you can't lower our bill. You know, that's you know, very unprofessional in my opinion. But, you know, I don't really care now. You know, we got what we got now. And you know, Comcast is losing out because we left them, you know, for good. So we're going to be staying with T-Mobile Home Internet, you know, unless we have any major problems, but I don't really expect us to. I've been really happy with it, you know, like I said. So anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, just wanted to get this video out there. Wanted to keep you guys in the loop. Like I said, I'm going to be making some more videos. I'm going to be probably making some more videos on this eventually. You know, I'll keep you guys updated with how it is, how it's performing and everything. I've only had it here for a few days right now, actually like 2 or 3 days. So I'll keep you guys updated on this, you know, and go from there. And, you know, I'll probably make some Android videos here soon, you know, some app videos. I'm probably going to make some root app videos and stuff like that. I like to customize my Android phones and stuff like that. I'll probably be doing some customization videos and stuff like that. So stick around for that kind of stuff. If you guys like that kind of stuff, you know, subscribe to my channel. If you guys like this kind of stuff, also subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. But anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, just wanted to get this video out there. You know, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, guys.